Hi, Latanya Baruch here from Naturally Yours Beauty and Wellness. This is the Flex workout, and the benefits of this workout is to provide recovery for your muscles and to relieve those tight, sore muscles as well. All right, so make sure that you have your bottle of water with you, and we're going to go ahead and get into the workout. Okay, so we're going to start with being on all fours. And anytime we start with the all fours, you want to make sure the knees and the hips are lined up, the wrist and the shoulders are lined up. So this is being in alignment. This is not, all right? So you see everything is in a line here, right? You also want to make sure that your back is straight, okay? So the back is straight as well. And you're pulling in that belly button. So this is all fours. Now with your neck, you want to make sure that that's also lined up here and your gaze is forward. So we're going to start with pushing back. So what I'm doing right now is I have my knees apart and I have my toes together. That gives me space to really get in here and start to work on lengthening the hips, kind of undoing those hips as well as the lower back. So what I'm doing is I'm going straight back, keeping that belly button tucked in, chin meeting the belly button as I travel back. And then I go over to the side, kind of leaning over to the side one at a time. You can even take that elbow down a little bit as you lean to the side. This is a great time to really incorporate breath into the movement as well, feeding those muscles with oxygen. Very good, very good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a little cat and cow. So I'm going to take my focus forward and I'm going to lean, bring the middle in and really open up here, nice and strong in the palms, fingers open. And then I push through the back, meeting the chin to belly button. And what I like to do is just bring it back a little bit. And you feel that stretch right along the low back area. Take a breath in, gaze forward, bring the middle in, and push through the back again. Belly meets the chin. Pull it out. Very good. Bring that gaze forward and bring the middle in. One more time, you push out. Chin meets belly button. Blowing out. Beautiful. We're going to take it now into worship pose. So I have my fingers open, pressing into the mat. I like to bring my toes together again, knees apart. This just gives you space in the body. Here we settle in to the mat, melt toward the mat. Go ahead and breathe, opening up the chest, really pressing those palms into the mat. So deep breath in. And we exhale out. Beautiful job. And you can do a nice light sway side to side if that works for you. Beautiful. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the hands and we're going to place the thumb side up, pinky side down on the mat. Continue to sway if that works for you. And remember to breathe into the muscle. Now you may feel here that you're really melting even more toward that mat. Go ahead and do so. You may feel those elbows start to travel down a little bit closer to the mat now as you're lengthening those muscles a bit. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to inhale as we come up toward the mat. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're going to tuck those toes in. We're gonna tuck those toes in and we're gonna come down so the hips meet the mat. Now this right here is a plank, okay? So as we go from here, I want you to go ahead and really get into that plank position here. Really get the most of it. So this is why we're tucking in here. So we're tucking into a plank and we're gonna go into a very slow push-up here. A very slow push-up, okay? So from here, let's go ahead and roll those shoulders back. Your hands should remain open right next to the chest. We're gonna do another push-up here, okay? So keep those toes tucked in. Keep that belly button pulled in. We're gonna go into a push-up plank, okay? And then we go into worship pose here. So we go back into plank position, nice and strong, and we sink into push-up here. Very good. Bringing those shoulders back, keeping those toes tucked. Now what we're gonna do here is where toes are tucked, and I want you to press those toes until the legs become straight, okay? So we're activating the legs as well for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push up. Beautiful. Back into worship. Awesome. We inhale, back into plank, into push-up. Turn those legs on so we press those toes into the mat, straightening those legs. Knees on the floor, straighten. So you're tightening those legs, keeping the palms pressed into the mat. For 3 more, and 2 more, 1 more. Pushing up and back into worship pose. Very good. And one more time, we come forward into plank, down into push-up. And for 8 counts, back into those legs. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and time. Roll those shoulders back and push it up. Beautiful job. Now, from here, we're going to work into the calves just a little bit. So the toe is flat or flush on the mat, pushing back through the heel, nice and strong. Belly button pulled in, nice and strong. You can even rotate out to the side with that heel a little bit, as well as the inside, giving some love to the calves. Okay, and then we do the other side, pushing back through the heel. Keep it nice and strong in those shoulders, in that core. Rotate over to the side. Beautiful. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into a little pigeon pose. So we're gonna bring the knee forward in between those hands. And we're gonna get into the glute a little bit more, okay? So this helps to really loosen up the glute as well as adding length back to the hip flexor area. Now, make sure that your hands are supporting you so they're underneath you as much as possible. Chest is open. All right. Now we're gonna do a little flow here that I like to do with pigeon. So we're gonna have your hands, fingers remain open, right? And your core is engaged, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push through the palm and this knee here, okay? Those are your points, your 3 points. You're gonna push there and you're gonna pull in the ab section. So you're pulling the abdominals even tighter toward the spine so that when you change, you shift sides, you have the support, okay? Now I'm gonna go forward with the other leg and I'm getting into the glute here. Try to remain as upright as possible. So just by doing this, you are keeping your arms active, okay? And you're lengthening the glutes And if you want, you can give it a little sway here just to loosen up a little bit more in the glute section. We're going to go back and switch. We're going to shift. So we're pressing into those palms, press into that rear knee, and we come forward again. Okay, so you take what you need from the stretch. What do I mean from that? Take what you mean. When I say take what you need from the stretch, you hang out there as much as you need to. Okay, as much as you need to. If you feel that my glutes are really, really tight, and this is where you want to hang out during the workout, then that's fine. Hang out, because this workout is for you, right? I do this to serve you. So if you feel like you need more time, then go ahead. If you want to move on, then turn it into a nice flow and travel back and forth so that you have that symmetry, more balance in your muscles, right? So that one side is not pulling tighter than the other and throwing your alignment or your posture off. All right. So now we're going to go into one more time to the other side. We're going to transition from here to the floor. Okay. So we're going to do another flow here. We're going to take the arm over, and then we're going to bring the arm back. So this is great for shoulder mobility, straightforward, so that thumb should be right in line with that eye. Yes. And then we take it over the other side. So keep that thumb right in focus. 1 and 2. Now this is great because this ringing here helps to aid in digestion. So if you have any digestive issues or slow metabolism, this is great. Just by doing this, you may feel this in the shoulders. Wonderful. And now we're going to go into pulling back. We pull back, pull it back. So again, this is really working on the shoulders, mobility. For 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. Very good. All right, so now we're going to go into the other side. And we go here, thumb in focus. Very good. Keep those fingers open on your static hand. Your static hand is here. And we take it over. Keep the thumb in focus. Listen for any crunching, popping, anything like that. If you feel the shoulders beginning to tire, you can lower it a little bit more just to give a little bit relief if it's painful. If not, enjoy the challenge. For 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Beautiful. Here we go. We're going to pull. Excellent. And pull. Excellent. Again, this helps with digestion. And 3 more. You feel the warmth. You may start to feel warm. That is your circulation improving. 2 more. And 1 more. And time. Excellent. We're going to go now into lengthening the legs here. So I'm going to take my pinky here. My pinky goes toward the heel. Toward the heel. If you're not able to reach the heel today or in the beginning, that is totally fine. Okay? But you're taking the pinky toward the heel because it's a good gauge into where you are today. This workout is gentle enough that you can do every day. Whether you are a beginner or you are an athlete, this is something that you can do every day for flexibility, right? For mobility as well, and flexibility. It's great for after a workout. It's great for bringing the body down in the evening. You can pretty much plug this type of a workout in anywhere. Okay, so now Hands remain open, and I'm going to take the thumb over to that toe, okay? Hand down here, thumb over to the toe. Now, this hits a different part of the muscle. I was wondering how long it was going to take for the bun to come down. Very good. I kind of just threw it up this morning for the workout, but here we are. The beauty of on demand. Beautiful. So now what you may notice here is that you're getting length as you go over side to side. This is why we flow this way. This is why this is a flex class, because you are lengthening your muscles and strengthening your muscles. At the same time, you're warming up the body. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back with the pinky to the heel. And it's pinky to the heel, pinky to the heel, pinky to the heel. Very good. And now we're going to go into the thumb to the toe and thumb to the toe. So now that I'm warmer, I can take my elbow down and get even more from the stretch. Okay? Beautiful. And we'll do 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hands right in the middle and go into lengthening these legs a little bit more now that we've kind of set that up a little bit. So you want to go ahead and relax those elbows into the mat. Allow them to just drop toward the mat, to melt toward the mat. You don't want to push it, okay? You want to give your body time to lengthen. All right, now we go here and we open up those inner thighs, hands open. So this is the lengthening portion. This is the strengthening portion, because we're using our core to pull the legs in. We come forward, we come back, and we stretch. Take your time here as we flow and strengthen the legs, as well as core. In addition to that, we're also stretching for 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Excellent. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the feet and we're going to go in here just to open up the hips a little bit. So I take my rear knee and press it even more. That's going to give me a greater rotation here. And then I switch to the other side. Chest out, open. You can take that hand, rest it on the knee as we go side to side. Now we're going to go ahead and bring it up to the next level. And we're going to take the knee up and over. That thumb points down toward the floor. So you're opening up now even more here. Core remains tight here. That's the slow motion version. And up, thumb to the floor. Core is on. So you don't want to do it fast. You want to be mindful in this movement, because you want to be aware of the muscles that you're using for mobility. And you can flow it out as much as you are able to. If you want to swing the arm up gently, you can do that as well. Get into those lats a little bit more. Okay. Or if you just want to bring the arm up, you can do that as well. All right. It's you move in your body mindfully. What do you need from this stretch? Take what you need from the stretch. Let's do 1 more on the other side. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and I'll turn this way so you can see me. I have my dog's hair on my pants. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go forward and really lengthen the low back area again. Okay, you wanna go toward the toes. Now, if you're not able to reach your toes, that's totally fine, okay? Try to sit up as much as possible. If you're like this, that means your back is really tight, okay? If you have to rest here, that means that your back is really, really tight. So you may not be able to get to the toes, and that's okay, but go toward the toes. So another thing I like to do is take my hands and place them underneath that bend in the leg and come forward. Try not to come forward this way, right? Bend forward from the hip and get that length that you need. Take what you need from the stretch. Now we're gonna take the chin toward the chest and open up that low back a little bit more. You may even feel this in the mid back as well. And we'll do 2 more. And 1 more. Beautiful job. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end with a little neck rotation now. I always wear my hair up in a bun for the most part. If you're wearing your hair up in a bun and your hair is long, you have weight on the top of your head. Now, that is okay, but when you go into the neck stretches, you want to be mindful of that if you're not used to that. If you're wearing extensions and you're not used to that weight on the top of your head, you may want to bring your hair down for this part because it's a lot of weight at the top and it's coming and it's on your neck. All right. So what I like to do is roll those palms up on the thigh, roll those shoulders back, undoing any tension that you may feel in the neck and then the shoulders. So I'm going to take now my ear side to side, ear side to side, as I'm lengthening the neck. And then we're going to go into neck circles, head circles. You may feel some crunching, that's normal. As the body gets warmer though, hopefully it minimizes or even goes away. 2 more. And 4 in the opposite direction. And 3. And 2. I want to thank you for joining me today. You enjoyed this workout, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And for more updates, you can also go to latanyabaruch.com and indulge in all of the wellness content and conscious beauty goodies that we have there for you. Naturally Yours Beauty is here to elevate your self-care through mindful movement and conscious beauty. I want to thank you for joining us here. And until next time, live beautiful. Let's go ahead and breathe out all the way up and exhale, shoulders down, hands to heart. 1 more time. We thank you. We are grateful, Creator, for all that you have done and is doing for us. Enjoy your day and may your day be blessed. Until next time, live beautiful.